Dan?
Hey, John Powers.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you. It must be Tuesday.
Yes, it is.
And it's your day off. And John is at Acura of Milford on the Post Road. It's our featured dealer of the week at WEBE108.com today. We're ready to take our Tuesday test drive, the 2015 Acura TLX.
Yep, V6 precision all-wheel steer.
New, it's brand new.
Brand new.
And it's front-wheel drive.
Front-wheel drive.
And what color are we driving today?
We got the graphite luster with the graystone interior.
And it must be right out front, right?
Ready for us to go.
Let's go. I don't know if you watched Better Call Saul the other day, but the TLX was featured in there. They had a great commercial.
Oh, really?
Yeah, fantastic. All right, so here it is, the 2015 TLX.
Yes, this is the V6 version. Precision all-wheel steer is the way that we are marketing our cars today. It's kind of like the missing link between the front-wheel drive and the all-wheel drive vehicle.
Okay.
We've got a front-wheel drive car that actually uses the rear tires and rear wheels to maneuver the vehicle. So it helps you be a better driver. When you're in the turns, taking, let's say, a slight little right turn, nice and smooth, the wheels in the rear will turn opposite the front. They'll take that curve nice and smoothly. If you're going into that curve pretty quickly, it'll track evenly with the front tires as best as it can. About 1.8 degrees it'll go with the front tires to give a nice smooth transition into the turn. Then if you're going to be into some extreme stopping, and we have done this on some little simulated racetracks, where we've had to stop the car immediately, and those rear tires basically toe in just like a skier.
Great. We're inside the 2015 Acura TLX and our featured dealer of the week today, Acura of Milford on the Post Road. It's a keyless entry and a push-button start. All you have to do is have the key in your pocket in the proximity. You notice there's no shifter, so we're going to push the button. Everything is so high-tech. We have dual infotainment centers here. John, when we start riding, I would like you to kind of tell us
Absolutely.
what's going on. You notice when we tune it in, we're on WEBE 108, every single channel. That's why we love John Powers. So we've got our dual entertainment system.
So the top screen, since this is the tech package, this is going to be the navigation screen you're seeing right there. You can have other information come up there if you wanted to. If you wanted the radio or any of the audio settings to come up there, you can do that quite honest. And you've got 3 buttons that control that particular screen.
Gotcha.
Most people use it if they had the tech on the nav screen. It's a 3-dimensional screen too now, so you can really adjust it to whatever you want. And we've got real-time traffic for 3 years complimentary. Acura has a system called Acura Link today, and it's a version similar to other systems out there like the OnStar, which basically will monitor the car once you set it up with Acura Link, and it will, if the airbags were to deploy, they would send emergency vehicles to the location. In this particular case, we can have real-time traffic following us around on the 95, on the Merritt, wherever you're going to be, quite honestly, and it's free for 3 years.
Very nice.
And very, very helpful. Well, I'm going to start to do a little bit on this back road demonstration. I want to give you a little bit of the different flavors of the ride. So we're in Econo right now, and Econo is going to give you the most fuel-efficient version of the vehicle. It's going to shift gears when it feels it should, based on the best fuel economy, best mileage per gallon. Now, but you may want a little bit more than that. So then you go to your normal setting. Normal setting is what people
see it change up.
Yeah, right in the middle of the dash there. Normal is what people normally consist of the Acura recipe. A little bit of sport, a little bit of luxury, a little bit of comfort. So it's a combination.
Luxury, especially in these gorgeous leather seats.
Yeah. So now, after we get to the normal, then we're going to get to the sport. And the sport's going to lift it up a little bit. What this is doing, Dan, is it's heightening your level of feedback from the road.
I can feel the steering wheel got a little tighter.
Yes, a little tighter, yeah. What we have is this electric steering, which is kind of a driver assist feature, which takes out the work for you. But now, we dial back in a little bit of that work for you, because you want to feel a little bit of the handling.
I can feel the torque, too.
Yeah, and when you're also leaning into it, let's say on a little bit of a straighter road, you would hear more of your exhausts, because that driver likes that part of the recipe. Okay, so on this little winding road right here, you have precision all-wheel steer. Now I'm going to go into the Sport Plus.
It's smooth and I feel very secure.
Yes.
It feels like it really...
You feel grounded.
Yes.
Now here's the Sport Plus. Now you're starting to hear a little bit more of that throatiness. Now in the Sport Plus mode, if you do start to activate those paddle shifters, it will force you to continue using paddle shifters almost like a regular manual transmission. If we don't want to, we can just dial back out. We can just push this button several times and we'll go right through the screens again.
Back to normal.
Yes.
What else? Does this have the lane departure?
Yes, we've got some lane departure warnings, we've got some blind spot information, and Dan, we even have for you our lane keeping assist.
Great. That's great sound. Luxury, sporty. It's got a nice low profile. What are some of the other standard features? Does this have a backup camera?
The backup camera, you're going to have 3 views of it.
The moonroof standard?
Moonroofs are standard in our vehicles. Bluetooth is standard in the vehicles. You've got Bluetooth audio. And of course, the car's got a 15 gig hard drive built into it.
So you can upload your favorite CD.
Yeah, the wheel itself basically has a lot of functional, very intuitive design here. This wheel's showing us all different types of. You got it over here. Yeah, you have your vehicle settings. You have your tire pressure monitor to keep track of that. You have your oil life. The car tells you when exactly it needs to have an oil change.
Right. We invite you to come and take your own test drive of the 2015 Acura TLX. This is the V6 front-wheel drive with tech package. Come and see my friend John Powers. Acura of Milford is on the Post Road, exit 39B. You can't miss us. You'll see the Acura sign right on the road. And come and take a test drive for yourself. You're going to love this car. You're going to love John, too.
Thanks, Dan.
Always good to see you.
Always good to see you, too.